Hello everyone and welcome to Candlestick Park for the NFC wildcard game between the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. The teams have played each other twice this season and won one game each, and don't be surprised by the score there on the scoreboard. I'm going to do something quite different at the moment, so let's go through the scoring so far. 7:45 in the first period. A 9-yard pass from Steve Walsh to Floyd Turner gave the Saints a 6-point lead, and Morton Anderson added the extra point. With 4 minutes remaining in the first period, Morton Anderson converted a 41-yard field goal to make it Saints 10, the Niners 0 at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, 10:45 remaining, 3-yard pass from Joe Montana to John Taylor made the score 10-6 in favor of the Saints. Mike Kofer missed the extra point. And at 8 minutes, San Francisco lost Jerry Rice for the rest of the game, and so are without their main wide receiver. 6:30, 24-yard pass from Montana to Tom Rathman made it 10-12, and Kofer converted to make it 13-10. And in the third period, 2:30 remaining, a 31-yard field goal by Mike Kofer gives us the current score in the game of New Orleans Saints 10, San Francisco 49ers 16. The Chicago Bears and the Washington Redskins await the winner of this. The winner of this in the divisional champions. The other team, the New York Giants, will go to whoever is remaining, and that will be sorted out at the end of the game. Start of the fourth quarter. New Orleans have the ball, 2nd and 19 at their own 47. So we're looking at an inside run against a pass defense. So Steve Walsh takes the snap, hands off to Craig Hayward. It's F a 2-run. Keith DeLong is not a 2-run. So Hayward makes an 8-yard gain to bring up 3rd down and 11. Saints 3rd and 11 at the Niners 45. Medium pass against a pass defense. Walsh takes the snap, looking for Dalton Hilliard. Is F a 0 pass, and that's DeLong again. He's a 1 because they're in the offensive zone. So the quarterback is swarmed and he's going to lose 10 yards on the sack, but there is a flag on the play. Holding on the offense, that penalty will be declined. 4th down. So 4:15 remaining, 4th down and a long way. So they're going to punt this ball away. Tommy Bernard comes out for the Saints. And he gets a 48-yard punt off down to the 7-yard line of the San Francisco 49ers. The ball is going to be returned by John Taylor. And he will return it 14 yards to the 21. And San Francisco will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21, leading by 6 points. short pass against a pass defense. In this game, San Francisco are playing on a -3 adjustment on these cards, and New Orleans are playing on a -2. So we've got a short pass against a pass defense. Montana takes a snap, looking for Brent Jones. Is GB a 2-pass? Harris Barton is not a 2-pass, and it's going to be incomplete, but there is a booth review. And that's resolved quickly as an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Outside run against a safe defense. Montana takes the snap, and there's a lot of pressure, so he decides to keep the ball and take it himself. Is CE a 2-run? That is Jesse Sapulu, and he's not. So there is no gain, but again, there's a flag on the play. Clipping on the offense. Half the distance to the goal. Replay 2nd down. So they'll be taken to the 10-yard line, and it's going to be 2nd and 21 to the Niners. Medium pass against a pass defense. Going to be an unusual result, and Montana is going to try and complete to Tom Rathman. Gets 11 yards and is hit hard. Does he manage to hold on to the ball? Designated runner Rathman on a pass is a 1. He's going to be incomplete. So 3rd down and 21 at their own 10. Long against a pass. Montana takes the snap, drops back. Looking again for Tom Rathman, 21. Incomplete, but the defender is flagged for pass interference. So pass interference, and it's going to be 30 yards down the field. So San Francisco will be 1st down at their own 40, leading by 6. Outside run against a pass defense. And before we go any further, I'll put my trusty special situations chart up in anticipation. So 1st and 10, outside run against a pass. Montana takes the snap, hands the ball off, but decides to keep it. And he is a double-A runner on 11. Going to go XR. And he'll go to the go chart, gets out. And he's going to go for a 60-yard touchdown run. So Montana breaks through and goes 60 yards on his own for a touchdown run. Mike Kofer comes out, and I think he may have missed that. Extra point is a AAA, so it could be close. No, it is good. Only way he can miss is on a unusual result. So 12:15 remaining in this game, and the Niners now lead by 13. Mike Kofer will kick off, and if it stays like this, then the Redskins will host the Niners and the Bears will host the Giants. Mike Kofer kicks off. 6 to 8 yards, 3 yards deep in the end zone. Are they going to try and run it out? They're not. They're going to take the touchback. So they're going to start on their own 20. Trailing by 13. So they're going to use box A. So it's going to be short pass against a pass defense. Walsh takes the snap. Looks for Hobie Brenner. Be a zero pass. He is not. So it's thrown into coverage. Walsh is a 4 wide, so 54 is going to be incomplete. Second down and 10. Medium pass against a blitz. Walsh under center, drops back, looks again for Hobie Brenner. Is D a 2 pass? He is not. So Brenner goes to the XM column. Is the quarterback's X greater than 7? No. So gets 18 yards and is knocked out of bounds for a first down, 12 minutes remaining. Trailing by 13, 2 scores. So it's still in a game on the line situation. Screen pass against a pass defense. Walsh takes the snap, looking for Gil Fennerty. Is EC a 2 pass? He's not. So they complete for a gain of 4 yards, but there is a flag on the play. Tripping on the defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down. So it's a 5-yard penalty, but it comes with a first down. And so the Saints, 1st and 10 at their own 43. Screen pass against a pass. Walsh again takes the snap, drops back. Looking for Brett Perryman. Walsh is a C completion, and so it's going to be incomplete. Second down and 10. New Orleans, long pass against a pass defense. Snap taken by Walsh. Looks for Eric Martin. DRC a 2 pass. No and no. So it's complete to Martin unless Martin is a questionable receiver, and he isn't. So let's see how far he's going to get. DB a 0 pass. No. No. So it gets 31 yards. Down to the 26 of the San Francisco 49ers. 11 minutes remaining. Saints trail 10 to 23. 1st and 10 at the 49ers 26-yard line. And it's going to be a screen against a pass defense. Walsh under the center calling the signals. Takes the snap. Looks for Craig Hayward. SB a 2 pass. No, he is not. Pass is complete, but there's no gain on the play. So 2nd and 10 at the 26. Outside run against a pass defense. Walsh takes the snap, turns, and hands the ball off to Gil Fennerty. Is E a 2 run? He's not. Is EC a 0 run? He is not. So he gains 10 yards. Is that enough for a first down? It is. So 10 minutes left in the game. 1st and 10 inside the red zone for the Saints. 1st and 10 at the 49ers 16-yard line. Screen pass against a safe. Good drive from Walsh here. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looks for Brett Perryman, 41. Is the quarterback a 2-pass? He is not. So Perryman gets a gain of 2 yards. 2nd down and 8. Medium pass against a pass defense. 2nd and 8. Walsh drops back, looks for Eric Martin. Is H a 0 pass? He is not. Is FB a 0 pass? He is. So there's going to be a sack. Going to be sacked and a loss of 9 yards. Brings up 3rd and 17. So it's going to be a medium pass against a pass defense. Walsh takes the snap. Looking for Hobie Brenner. C completion on the 15 is going to be incomplete. 4th down, so there's still 8 minutes remaining. So a 40-yard field goal, and they're going to bring Morton Anderson on to take this field goal. He is a double A on a field goal, 54, and he's going to miss it. 38 yards, and it's a 40-yarder. So Anderson misses, and San Francisco take over with 8:30 remaining, leading by 13. And they're going to use box D. Inside run against a run defense. Montana takes the snap, hands the ball off to Dexter Carter. And Dexter Carter on an outside run, inside run, is a D. So he's going to just get 1 yard, but the clock moves down to 8 minutes. 2nd and 9. Inside run against a pass defense. Inside run against a run defense. Using box D. Montana takes the snap. Looks for Tom Rathman. And Tom Rathman is a C. So he will gain 3 yards. Bring up 3rd and 6. At their own 27-yard line. 3rd and 6 will be a short pass against a safe defense. Montana drops back, looking for Mike Sherrard. TA or GA a 0 pass? No. And no. So the quarterback will run. Montana keeps hold of the ball, 21. And Montana, as we know, is a double A. He'll just get 2 yards, not enough. Brings the clock down to 7 minutes, and they're going to punt away. They're going to bring Barry Helton on to punt the ball. So it's going to be a 36-yard punt down to the 35-yard line. And there's not going to be any return. So 6:45 remaining. And the Saints take over at their own 35-yard line. 13 points behind. We're going to be using box B. So short pass against a pass defense. Steve Walsh takes the snap. Looks to complete to Dalton Hilliard. Is the quarterback a 2-pass? No, he's not. And it's going to be incomplete. Second down. Second down and 10 from their own 35. It's going to be an outside run against a pass defense. Walsh takes the snap, hands the ball off to Ruben Mays. Is I a 2-run? He's not. Is A or EC a 2-run? No. So Ruben Mays gains 3 yards. And it's going to be third down and 7 at their own 38-yard line. 3rd and 7. Screen pass against a pass defense. Walsh takes a snap and looks for Floyd Turner. Quarterback a 2. No, he's not. So it's going to be incomplete unless... Steve Walsh does have the shriek mark, the exclamation point. But the receiver, it's an incomplete pass, isn't it? 45. It is incomplete, and the player was Turner, and Turner does not, so it's going to stay incomplete. We're going to go to 4th down. What do they do now? 4th and 7. We're down to just under 6 minutes. They're going to have to go for it. Short pass against a pass defense. Game on the line here for Steve Walsh. Dropping back, looking for Craig Hayward. Is GA a 0 pass? He's not. So Hayward makes 4 yards. It's not going to be enough, and they're going to turn it over on downs to San Francisco. So the Niners will take over in really good field position at the 42-yard line of the Saints, leading by 13. So he's going to go long against a blitz. That's interesting. Montana takes the snap, drops back, looks for John Taylor. G or C a 2-pass? No and no. So it's going to go XL. Is Montana's X greater than 6? No, it is not. So he's going to make 35 yards, but they are going to review this play. So he's going to get down to the 7-yard line, but there's going to be a booth review. After further review, the receiver had stepped out of bounds. Incomplete pass prior to the reception. So 2nd and 10. Inside run against a safe defense. Montana takes a snap, hands the ball off to Tom Rathman. Is A a 0 run? He is not. So Rathman goes ahead for 3 yards, but 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7 from the Saints' 39-yard line. Short pass against a pass defense. Montana takes the snap, drops back, looks for Mike Sherrard. Is C a 0 pass? He is not. So the defender jars the ball loose and it is incomplete, but there is an injury on the play. And it is going to be Mike Sherrard, and he's out for the game. So that leaves him with one wide receiver, Mike Wilson. And it's 4th down. And Bobby Helton is going to come on to punt the ball. We're going to get an unusual result. It's going to be a 31-yard punt, but there is a flag on the play, so let's put that there. So it's going to go down to the 8-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Let's have a look at the return. And the punt returner is going to be Reuben Morse. He's going to go long. He's going to get a 13-yard return, but let's see what this flag is. Fragrant face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down. So big face mask penalty. Gives the ball back to San Francisco. Going to be 1st and 10 at the Saints 26. Outside run against a run. Montana takes the snap, drops back, looks to hand off to Roger Craig. It's a 0 run. He is not. So Craig gets pushed back and he loses 3 yards, but more importantly, the time is now under 4 minutes. 2nd down and 13. Outside run against a run again. This time, Montana decides to keep hold of the ball. It's going to be an unusual result. It's going to get no gain, but there is a flag on the play. Offsides, lined up in the neutral zone, defense. 5-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down. So 3:30 remaining. 2nd down and 8. Inside run against a run. Montana takes the snap. Hands the ball off to Tom Rathman, who is a C, and he's going to get no gain. 3rd down and 8. Just 3 minutes remaining in the game. Medium pass against a pass defense. Montana takes a snap and he's looking for Dexter Carter. Is EA a 2 pass? He is not. So it's in double coverage. Dexter Carter is incomplete. So we come to 4th down and we're at the 24-yard line, 41-yard field goal for Morton Anderson. So they're going to bring out the field goal team. So the ball is snapped, the kick is up, and it is good. 2 minutes 30 remaining, and a 16-point lead now, 3-score. That was Mike Kofer, by the way. Let's go back. 33 on an A. Got the wrong kicker there. It was still good. So Mike Kofer kicks off. Goes right to the goal line. It's going to be returned by Gene Atkins. And he's going to return it 24 yards out to the 24. 2:15 remaining, first down and 10. Trailing by 16. So they're going to use box C. It's going to be a long pass against a pass defense. Steve Walsh comes out, takes the snap, looking for Eric Martin. EA a zero pass. No, he is not. There is a flag on the play. Is GA a zero pass? He's not. So 39-yard connection for Eric Martin. But what's this flag? Personal foul. Off defense. 15 yards will be added on to the end of the run. First down. So 39 yards. And then 15 yards onto the end of that puts the Saints at the 23-yard line. They need 3 scores. And the 2-minute warning has just gone. And so we have a long pass against a blitz. Steve Walsh drops back, again looks for Eric Martin. TA or EC a zero pass. No and no. And the quarterback runs to avoid a sack. He's an E runner. Is FB a 2 run? He is not. Linebacker shoots through to nail runner for a 3-yard loss. So loss of 3 yards. And the Saints call a timeout. Second down and 13. Medium pass against a pass defense. Steve Walsh takes the snap, drops back, looks for Eric Martin again. It's going to be an unusual result. It's going to be a 7-yard sack. And they're going to fumble. So Walsh is going to fumble the ball. Is TA a 2 pass? He is not. So he's going to lose it. It's going to be recovered by Kevin Fagan. First down to the Niners at their own 33-yard line. So it's going to be an outside run against a run defense. Montana takes the snap, hands the ball off to Roger Craig. Is E a 0 run? He's not. And he's stacked up for no gain. So it's going to be second down. Timeout's going to be called by the Saints. Second and 10. Outside run against a run defense again. Montana takes the snap, hands it off to Dexter Carter. The home team have the advantage, so they're going to go to the XR column. E or F to run. No and no. So they get an 8-yard gain, bringing up 3rd and 2. And the Saints use their final timeout. Inside run against a run defense. First down, and this is the end of it. Will be the end of the game, really. Montana takes the snap, hands the ball off to Tom Rathman. Is F a 0 run? He's not. There's no game, but there is a flag on the play. Ineligible receiver downfield on the offense. Penalty is declined. 4th down. So 4th and 2, and San Francisco will just punt this ball away. Get down as far as they possibly can. And so Barry Helton gets a 41-yard punt down to the 18-yard line, and it's going to be returned by Vince Buck. And he's going to get a 7-yard return out to the 25. And 1 minute remaining. It's going to be a medium pass against a pass defense. Can't stop the clock now. Walsh takes the snap, drops back, looks for Brett Perryman. See completion, and he completes for 14 yards and a first down. First and 10 at their own 39. Medium pass against a pass. Walsh takes the snap. Looking for Ruben Mays. It's going to be completed. Again for 14 yards. And so 10 seconds remaining. They're going to go for a Hail Mary. .54 intercepted in the end zone. No return, so the ball is intercepted by the Niners as time expires. And so the Niners beat the Saints by 26 points to 10. And that concludes the wildcard games. So the NFC divisional games now will be the San Francisco 49ers, who will visit the Washington Redskins, and the New York Giants will visit the divisional champions, the Chicago Bears. The next game will be an NFC divisional matchup between Pittsburgh Steelers and Buffalo Bills. So I hope you'll join me for that. Until then, good night and thank you.